Is this working? Yeah, this is working. Why is the stream preview? Hold up. That was working earlier. I can tell you right now that you misspelled shields, but yeah. Let's check something real quick. Counter broke. Invalid integer literal. What? What happened? Okay, try it again. That was weird. There was a bug in counter for some reason. You know what? I bet it is. Oh, it is. Try it now. I wonder how that happened. I'm actually not sure. I think I hit a button where I probably shouldn't have hit a button. That was weird. It was working earlier today, and then it just decided to fail. Is that my bottle of bourbon? That is my bottle of bourbon. Also, it would appear that for some reason my stream preview has frozen, and I don't know why. You have so many logs. You're gonna need all those logs. Oh, no space. Hold up. I'm gonna refresh something. There. Because the stream preview wasn't showing up correctly. It was still showing my previous screen. I don't know why. What is it with me and technology right now? Are we just going through a hard time? Am I going to have to get a divorce? Am I going to live out in the woods like a hermit? Oh no. No, you're fine. You're fine. So what's going on, Desolana?
What?
How goes...
Anyone ever tell you that you have the best accent?
Oh.
Well, no. I mean, some have. Men. Foolish praise in any case. It's just an ordinary Valian accent.
Come on, say it one more time. Please?
Shodari. Dondari. Vecente kumane nishomenet.
Desolana, given that exchange, what do you think of those two?
Fine.
You worked for 9 hours today? Are you getting overtime for those 9 hours? That was great, by the way. Memory of your treatment of supplicant is fading. Huh. Oh, this is the hunter's camp. Okay. Oh, fair. Fair. So that's why you weren't allowed to go home. +8 to max endurance? What? Wow. Some good jerky. But yeah, I don't know if you heard the exchange between those two, Desolana. I like these. Oh, hello, Winterwolf. That is a lot of Winterwolves.
That's it.
Unfortunately, we are going to have to murder these fuckers. Showed up early. And really never allowed to leave early. That's lame. That's super lame. If you show up early, you should be able to leave early, especially if you're being paid for your hours. By the way, I need horror games, y'all. Me and Izzy were working on compiling a big list of horror games just before we started. But I need more. Just so you know. Are they... what brand of horror? I prefer psychological. Detention was a absolutely fantastic game last year. To the point where I don't think you can really beat Detention. Visage was pretty good too. Stasis was... a lot of people liked Stasis. I did not. Stasis felt like it was trying to be something much bigger than itself rather than being its own unique thing. To the point where it actually dropped the things that made it unique by the end of Kane, its follow-up game. Hello? Oh, you're Defala! Oh, I'm gonna murder the shit out of you.
Best watch your step. There are ogres in these parts.
Defala, is it? You're the slaver who's after Aleph. Well, so much for the subtle approach.
And here I was thinking we'd found the last pleasant company on the road. I'm after him, all right. He's going to answer for his crimes in Raid Ceres, and one way or another, you're going to stay out of my way.
No one deserves slavery. I'll make sure you never shackle another person again. But wait. No.
Adder!
No, I...
Oh,
wow, that's... Well, she died. She died very fast. Yep. I mean, I can still stream.
Here's a lesson to be taught. Not even
Oh, I want games with tallest tier. Thank you very much.
Here's a lesson.
What is the point of playing a horror game if you are not in by the end of that horror game? I thought that this fight would be hard. I was wrong.
Let's...
That's right. On the list, by the way, is Devotion, which is the follow-up by Red Candle. I don't know if Red Candle still exists, but I really hope that their developers are doing something. Because unfortunately, after Devotion got released, they may have been dissolved. Transference. I think I remember Transference, actually. That looks like something I should stick my feet in. This cracked wooden staff is nearly buried beneath the frost and snow. To your senses, the gathered essence shines like a beacon. You reach out with your watcher's senses, and feel this drifting soul surge forward as if eager to be heard. A feeling of fear and urgency ripples through you. Here, across the distance spanned by time and identity, you know only that you are out of time. Which one is Transference, Desolana? Remember, I can see the souls of the dead and their thoughts.
Did you think to escape me by climbing a mountain? I would have tracked you across the sea, thief.
Please, Master, have mercy! I kept the grimoire hidden safely away, and I can take you to it!
The book is nothing. If you had studied a little longer, you might have learned that. But no apprentice of mine will steal from me and live.
Wait, no!
Rip that guy. No. That would kill me. No. Never mind. No, not even once. No. Although I will be drinking to every jump scare that we get in the month of madness. I may need more booze. If we get me drunk enough, I stop the stream. Which may be sort of good, actually, considering Moonrise. By the way, I also need more riddles. The imps are hungry. The imps only know 2 things right now. It's more like trivia than riddles right now. You're investigating a house and you play the game through the memories of different people. Oh, that sounds interesting.
There's no accounting for taste.
It's a giant dragon skull, man. That's awesome. The petrified skull is as cold and hard as stone. Wax dribbles from the eye sockets. Dude, that thing looks amazing. We're gonna be fighting some ogres, maybe? Yep. However, we are extremely overleveled. Much wonky. What's going on with wonky? So fun thing actually, Disaluna. Alice Madness The Returns cannot be bought on Steam. Do you know where it can be bought? And I say this because someone actually... No, not Epic. I wouldn't have an issue if it was on Epic.
Something over there.
Take that!
That's settled.
Good traps. That actually caught me. Yep. Yeah. So EA took it off of Steam at some point. You can even find its old Steam page, but you can't actually buy it on Steam anymore. You mean stop it before it... Oh, damn it. Fine. Let's see here. Actually, can we hit more?
I'm here. Lead the way.
No, they apparently can. They just weren't. Duh! God, I forgot I chose it specifically because of that voice line. Duh!
You can trust me.
Nah, Mr. Cleanup Detail wouldn't be it. We were talking about some of the Resident Evil series. Like Resident Evil 4, which I was looking at and thinking, maybe I should play that. Let me turn on a light real quick. Yeah, you can summon a lot of skeletons in this, but you can only summon three per party member. Is 2 not good? I thought the 2 was good. Manaha? Oh my god, you are super stuck.
I'm ready.
Let Manaha through.
Hi?
That's it! There's a...
Well, that guy got jibbed. You've got 0 logs. You managed to get rid of all of your logs. Good job. Hold up. +1,000 hours. Nice. Wait, Des, what are you at? Izzy's not anywhere near that. And Envy is always in the streams, which is why he's got such a high hour count at this point.
If it makes you rest easier.
Oh my god. I would have actually liked to, you know, not be murdering them all, but I guess that's not an option now.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Song of Horror? What the heck is Song of Horror? That sounds familiar, actually. We can go over here. If it's like Layers of Fear, I will be disappointed by the end.
I'll see what's ahead.
Oh, that's a lot more than I was expecting. We're gonna do everything we can to keep her alive. And in doing so, we'll probably absolutely murder everyone. Hey, I was right. We almost absolutely murdered everyone. I will take that.
Gut! Let's burn this away! Here's a lesson to be taught!
Dragons!
Ansawu!
Ansawu! SCP Containment, the musical? Is that a thing? Oh, you're talking about, yeah. Song of Horrors.
If it makes you rest easier.
I'd actually kind of forgotten about the SCPs. That could be an option.
A simple test. That's settled.
There's a cannonball-shaped dent on the front of the shield.
A simple test.
It's a neat little
That's settled.
piece of world building. Because, of course, all the ogres use cannons instead of rifles. You mean Alan Wake? Yeah. Hey, Malorthy. We were going to come in here and play nice with everyone, and I guess that never happened. Half of the ogres are dead, and we're probably going to kill the rest. So, rip. Oh, Alien. Alien Isolation. Yeah, Alien Isolation was good. I still think that it should have been a little bit shorter than it was. Did you not catch my Alien Isolation playthrough, Desolana? What? It's all ogre now. She's here. She's alive. You used to loop Markiplier's Alien Isolation playthrough when you studied organic chemistry. Right, I think you told me about that. It was your focus stuff, or your what you used to focus.
Hello? Hello?
Can we just... Nope. We're not that good. We just are not that good. Man, I can't wait until we get into another level. We should try to do this until like, not because it does any actual damage, because it buffs all of the allies around here. Which, as you can see, is a massive speed bump.
That's it! What? A simple test. That's settled.
Spell word amulet. Plus 10 against spells. And an exceptional scepter. We could rest. We actually could rest and it would probably be useful. I'm gonna go ahead and put that amulet on. Stag helm. This large helm is fashioned from the head of a stag. Those who wear the helm gain some aspect of the creature whose visage they wear, for they find themselves more sure-footed and swift, and their endurance improved. Hey, you know who needs a hat? You need a hat. Resident Evil series was Biochem. Cabin in the woods was math/calculus. Dinosaurs are joy, screaming people is for study. Hat party! We do. Someone needs an amulet somewhere. God damn it. Do we not need amulets? Do amulets not need to exist? Is that what's going on? God damn it. We could rest, but I don't really feel like we need to. You can almost say she's horny. I mean, did you see the interaction between her and Pelagina? Of course she's horny. Also, Pelagina is very nice looking. Pelagina is a bird lady, by the way. I can never get her accent. Her accent is impossible.
What?
Yeah, but Pelagina's married to her job. I'm going to keep them in the same party for the rest of this, though. The world around you blurs and fades to black. When your vision returns, you find yourself in a small wooden hut, its interior dimly lit by the embers in a nearby fire pit. You're wearing mail armor several sizes too large for you, and clutched in your hands is the ivory horn of some sea creature, one end sharpened to a point. What are you doing? What are you going to do, Gerard? Oh, sorry. What are you going to do, Gerard? Your sister, Kaitha, huddles near you, her wide eyes fixed on the hut's door, which has been barred shut. The door shudders and splinters beneath heavy blows coming from outside. Enraged growling can be heard just beyond the door. Is she? Is that the accent that they're using? Either way, I can't get it right. I don't think that it's Creole, is it? All at once, the world halts around you. The pounding stops. Wooden splinters from the door hang suspended in the air. Kaitha no longer trembles, no longer breathes, her eyes fixed in place like a doll's. The wisp of essence you had followed to this point in the memory has dwindled to little more than a faint trail. However, you find by concentrating on what might have happened next, you are able to sense whether it truly did. No sooner does your mind touch on the possibility than the world lurches back into motion, and a thunderous impact strikes the door. The door crashes inward as the young girl screams. A large creature, resembling a bear and taller than any man in your tribe, steps into the hut with a triumphant roar. He doesn't notice you crouched beside the door. You plunge the horn deep into the creature's back, and it howls and thrashes in agony. Kaitha dodges past the creature and flees the hut, but you're not far behind. The roars of the creature fade. Atul's done banging? Atul has never done banging. People will forever be annoyed by Atul's banging, and they will love his flute. And fine finger work. I was wondering how many I could get in there. Kind of French, but not quite, so Creole. Is that the origin of the Creole accent? Is that how it happened? It's been so long. Hard to remember. I had the vision when I picked up a horn. Part of a helm, apparently. A helm, yes. My helm. I remember it. But who was I? Why haven't I returned to the wheel? Maybe if you knew who you were, you would know whether it was time to move on. That helm is all that remains of my old life. If you found some of me within one piece, perhaps my memories are scattered with the rest of it. Perhaps there is a piece that can be found in its reassembly. Sure. I'll find them. That's what a Watcher's good for, after all. We can see the dead and fulfill their last requests. We can help them move on. Why is this always about moving on? Spiritfarer, what have you done to my view of games? Gemstones glitter between the veins of iron ore. They're deeply embedded within the cave wall, and extracting them all intact would require a hammer and chisel as well as a deft touch. Well, lucky for us, we always carry one of those around. You managed to retrieve all of the gemstones without damaging any of them. Neat. Neat. Always carry adventuring equipment, okay? Hammer and chisel is just useful.
I have.
Okay, Pelagina, buff the everyone by shooting that wolf. And then... there's nothing that Best Boy Kana can do right now.
Arthek, Worth, and Roth!
Well, that wolf died real fast.
Lead the way.
That's it! I'll let my...
I think it is kind of French. Not as nice as 6 Veline, 9 Topaz would have been, but sure.
Yeah, if it makes you rest
it's getting
easy.
tired though. We've got so many shields though that the fire's not that active. 59 is the lowest I think I've ever seen it. What is that sound?
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
What? Oh, they're called the Lagafat. They're fighting. They could be lugs. Oh, what's this over here?
And the fire shows me something new. I'll let Margaret's fire bless this.
That's not very helpful.
Oh shit. Lay on hands. Save your girlfriend. Let's see.
I'm ready.
Oh, they're all dead anyway.
Here's a lesson to be taught.
It takes a lot of damage really fast, and it scares me every time. That last loot was for the how many I could fit in. Oh. That wasn't even trying, man. That was just you trying to put more of it in. More loots. More loots? Okay, that's the mine armory. I think we should probably rest, actually. At this point.
And what does the flame reveal?
I refuse to believe that that is not an active trap. Okay, that's apparently not an active trap. What the hell? Oh no. Desolana, no!
Margaret's fire, blessed.
That's possible. Or that is possible. I didn't think that the AIs could actually trigger traps, though.
What? Yes? You can trust me. Light, flame.
What?
Flame and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
I don't know why we entered combat. I suppose that's true. Let's see here. Yeah, but this becomes a much less fair fight.
Gotcha! You can trust me.
Okay. What else do we have? I think I'm gonna go ahead and rest. What happened with the stronghold? Found and buried. Can we assign someone? I mean, I don't really intend to use him, but it's nice to have it going. So Zutara, what's going on with you?
I have them.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. How's it going? What is your judgment of it? Ooh, belts. We always need more belts. +1 endurance. Like, not even joking, we always need more belts. If you actually look through all of my characters, not all of them even have a full loadout because I just can't find full loadouts for them. It's kind of sad. Certain items are just needlessly rare. An icy shaft leads up into the darkness. The walls of the shaft are slick and handholds are few. There's no way to climb up from down here. Oh, we can slide back down here then. Yeah. Yeah. Because I warned him. Either that or Malarthy didn't see the bait. How are you paralyzed, Kana? Whatever. Where's Dire Blessing? That guy? Super dead.
That one hit true.
Neat. Well, I guess you were right. It was indeed just a bunch of enemies. Those twin stones too. Sends 2 deadly boulders flying out from the druid's position, dealing crush damage. And it does pierce damage on explosion. That looks like a new spell. The serving chamber key is what I just picked up as well. What's over here? Anything new? No, doesn't look like it. Hey guys. Guys. What should I eat for dinner tomorrow? I just came to the realization today that I don't actually have food for tomorrow. Even though I just went out and got something. I had no Hot Pockets. I have to find something else. Oh, I could make another breakfast casserole. It's been a while since I've made one of those. I got bread so that I could do that. I was going to get bread so that I could do sandwiches, and then there were no sandwiches because I forgot to get peanut butter and jelly, and I also don't have any meat. I also don't really know what I can do with pancetta because pancetta's not really a lunch meat. Pancetta's something that I use for... Hello. I assume you are Matron Berrigan. There's still a lot of ogres.
Fish. Sweat. Sulfur.
It is fancy bacon. That's why I use it in my carbonara. It's pretty good. That's a bit low. The ogre matron sniffs at the air, her nostrils as wide and dark as two pistol breaths. I told you, Desolana. Bacon is my favorite kind of frog. You can roll it on top of itself and season it into a nice meat log? Really? I might do that. I warned you, Malarthy! I warned you! I warned you. It works on so many levels. I'm strangely offended.
You approach the flames that Whisper Clan with the stink of stalwart heavy upon you. You fill our halls with dreams of battle and bloodshed.
A feral grimace parts the matron's teeth. Yet, even while her fingers clamp into fists, she watches you carefully. I came to talk on behalf of Stalwart. I'm just trying to protect the village.
What right have cowards and agitators to protection? The villagers spy on our camps and spoil our hunts. They pick us off only to retreat behind their walls.
Cold fury rumbles in her voice.
Like a crack in the ice, they spread deeper into our lands with each waning moon. But we'll answer them blow for blow.
The villagers seek the White Forge. They're not after you.
Yet they come with weapons in hand, and mark their passage with the blood of my kind.
Wiry black hairs bristle along her arms and neck.
And their strength fails, so they send you to carve a path through the fallen keep.
Durgan's battery unsettles you.
Of course it does!
Her hot breath hisses between bared teeth. The other ogres growl and glare at you. A rather familiar reaction, I have to say.
It's the diseased carcass of a ruined civilization. It festers with restless spirits and rotten magics. I see.
She roars and clutches her head with wide, long-fingered hands.
Dreams. Hailstones falling like cannonballs from the ramparts. A frozen gale screeching through the tower door.
Also, I just noticed something, but this guy is totally T-posing for dominance, right? Like, this entire time. He's showing us who's boss. Her nails plow trenches through her ropey hair and raise a spot of crimson from her scalp. Finally, her growls subside and her breathing slows. She looks back at you with bloodshot eyes.
My dreams drove me to found this clan. Now my dreams tell me that Stalwart's ambition will destroy us.
The histories indicate that the Pargrunan dwarves battled amongst themselves in Durgan's battery.
Then let their spirits lie there among the dreams that infected them. And now you'll tell me why you're here.
I heard another adventuring company, members of the Leaden Key, crossed your path. I'm looking for anything they might have found.
The Night Winds whispered this name to me. They found us clubs and cannons ready. As for what we found on them...
Oh. She killed them. Good on ya. They were not nice people.
You may go in peace, but you will give up on Durgan's battery for good.
Ooh. Oh, my resolve is not high enough for this. No, what? Until you know what lies in Durgan's battery, your clan will live in fear of the mystery. For several seconds, no one says anything. Berrigan watches you while other ogres watch her. their hands tense around their clubs and their lips pulled back in toothy grimaces. Finally, her shoulders relax.
Then take the bounty of your foolish predecessors. May it serve you better.
Neat. Oh man, look at that speckleback jerky.
You shall have the peace of flames that whisper. Though I wish you hadn't left so many dead in our caves.
Yeah, sorry about that. I can't really sneak very well.
I hope your skills are as fine as your words. It is rare that a matron betrays her dreams.
Sorry about that. Can I talk to her more?
You may wander our camp freely.
Okay. I think that the only way that I could have gotten... Oh, you know, that's probably what the other resolve check was. If I hadn't killed any of her people, I probably could have gone through here without... Well, maybe even gotten her to agree to protect the camp or the town. Like, ogres make good guards. They always have, and they probably always will. They're known for being fairly loyal to those who treat them correctly. Their size makes people look down on them. They're not dumb, they're just misunderstood. What do you mean playing with his monitor up? You mean without a... Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Malerthi's got you. Yeah, that's just... Blind just means that I haven't seen any of this content before. Hold up. There's something here? No. Have you never seen someone use the term blind before? Generally, the idea of going into a game blind means that you've intentionally avoided all information regarding it, so as to preserve the first experience. You can only have one blind playthrough, ever. Which is why it's a common thing among streamers. Which is also why I'm kind of surprised that you haven't seen it before. You sacrifice your eyes to an elder being for the gift to know all things, but they pulled one over on you and you can only know all things on a monitor. I can only experience the world by looking through someone else's eyes. God, that's good. Shit, I might write something about that later. I don't know how you'd play this. There's not enough sound cues. The problem with playing a game blind is that it has to be done on a controller. And there has to be a lot of sound cues for pretty much everything. Which is why you can do stuff like Dark Souls blind. Some parts of Dark Souls blind. Anyway. Council of Stars, Durgan's Battery. is it? Was it? Oh, it's down here. Here it is. One of the parts of Geralt's helm is located in Stalwart Village. I should ask around about it. Okay. Maybe... I don't know who I'd ask, though. I think you mentioned it, Marthy. What was the Lunadev kit? I believe you did mention it at some point.
Got to speak up? Did you say some got to speak up?
She's fully voiced for some reason. Oh, Stadia with more Beza. Right, yeah. It really likes going after Divinity, doesn't it? Like, I can tell you for a fact that it is perfectly random. It's just it, for some reason, really likes Divinity.
Any luck with Durgan's battery?
No. Doesn't exist, but you might badger one into existence anyway. Stop, it's already dead. At this point, we're going to finish this game.
So, you're back. What sure? Ask away. Not sure. Me? Well, I used to build houses. These days I do this and that. Get work at the fishery sometimes, mending nets. Right now I'm helping with the stockades. The ogres keep us busy. I'm from Ina's Rest originally. Not so far from your Cadnua, actually. A little ways east. Nice lake nearby. A little like the one here.
Huh.
I heard some business went down with Lord Radric. Might have ended up tithing to you instead, if I were still there. Lady.
So for those who don't remember what happened to Lord Radric, we killed him, then he came back, then we killed him again. Because I just didn't like him.
Right. Anything else then?
Give me that bad vampire suck. Oh no. Please.
Effigy's eyes! It looked at me! Ah!
Bye, dude. A dozen pairs of globular eyes stare up piteously from the discarded heads of the day's catch, awash in a pungent sea of fins and innards. Sift through the fish scraps. Your hand runs up against something round and fleshy the size of a melon. It is smooth and scaleless, and parts seem to be covered in hair. A discarded head, perhaps, but not that of a fish. The head shifts deeper into the barrel's slimy recesses. With one hand on either side of the head, you begin to lift it out of the barrel, only to have it leap from your grasp as the head's owner springs over the lip of its barrel in an eruption of fish chunks that rain down over the over the market stall. The man who leapt from the barrel stands facing you, nearly naked save for a loincloth and drizzled in fish viscera. He is covered head to toe in scars, tears and punctures, and the thorny imprints of lashings. Most are faded, like old memories. Despite that, the condition of the man's body is remarkable, the drooping skin at his flanks and elbows the only evidence of his advanced age. His face is placid, but the rest of him appears prepared for anything.
You must forgive Zawa. I was not expecting you.
He looks you in the eye at first, but his gaze drifts now and then, settling on strange parts of your face, as though distracted by new discoveries. If he is at all flustered, he gives no indication. What were you doing in that barrel? You have to give him more. Hey, now you got your PC back. Nice. It's all up and running now. I take it. Zahua, is that how you say it? Scratches behind his ear, dismayed.
Resting my eyes, I thought. Waiting for the Malkachoa to bring me insight.
In a barrel of fish?
It would seem I dozed. A good thing my master was not alive to see it.
In a barrel of fish? Zahua blinks, leaning in to get a better look at you. His enlarged pupils seem to crowd out his pale irises. No longer does the HD hard disk drive click that killed it at the startup. Well, that's good. I assume you ended up just replacing it. Yeah, Desalona, no. No. Is a PSU/MOBO the replacement for those has oh really? Oh, you replaced the motherboard?
Are you real?
There are two of both options here. There is yes, and then there's yes lie, and then there's no, and no lie. You know, now that you ask about it, I'm not so sure.
We shall let the matter rest for now, then. Until the Malkachoa wears off.
Sorry, Malkachoa?
A small white mushroom. I have heard it called snowcap in these lands.
That makes a lot more sense now.
It can reveal the true nature of many things.
You have a master, you said? The man traces your inadvertent glances at his scars. He smiles politely.
A teacher, not an owner. Zawa is a free man. Well, as free as any of us.
Dude, I love this guy's voice. Like, just listen to how deep it is and rich. I still don't understand why you were in that barrel.
I was freeing myself from vanity. Consider, how can one be vain who is bathed in the smell of dead fish?
Yeah, no, that's... It helps to be this beautiful. Oh!
I had the idea when I passed this way earlier. I am pleased with the results so far.
You're done with AMD systems? All your AMD computers die super fast on you? And in the exact same goddamn way? 4 times in a row? His voice is like chocolate, yeah. It's a really nice voice. He smiles at a woman whose head is swiveled towards him as she passes by, a look of revulsion on her face. Distracted, her toe catches on a stone and she nearly falls on her face. He claps his hands together.
Yes, quite pleased.
I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. Do you often smear yourself with fish?
Gods, no. What a way to travel the world. The usual way is to smear yourself with the ashes of the dead. But they do not burn their dead here. so I have to make do with what the land provides.
He sniffs the air.
The cold seems to conquer the smell. Even now, the scent hides itself. Disappointing.
Those scars are from battle? Zohua glances down at his body.
From battle, yes. I left them upon my enemies.
He points at various patches of crisscrossing scars.
These were struck against fear. These against pleasure. These against hatred. Those down there against greed and doubt. And these...
He points to his face.
These were for vanity.
You made those scars?
I cannot take credit for all of them, but I did most of the good ones.
His mouth perks.
I put them there in battle to remind myself what is real and what is not.
Oh yeah, I'm totally... You want this guy in every game? This is a quality man. Also, Envy, you should know that Savannah says hi with the below message. Savannah is Desalona's kitty. She likes to step on pages. She has messages for everyone at some point. Actually, Desalona, I haven't seen a message from her in a while. That's rare. Usually she likes to step on things quite a lot. Mostly keyboards.
Our worst enemies are inventions of the mind, pleasure, fear. When we see them for what they are, we become unstoppable.
Where have I heard this guy's voice before? Wait, no! Wait, is this... Hold up, shit. I know the voice actor. First name Jamie Templeton, I think? It's something starting with a T. But I've heard the voice actor because I recognize the voice, and it's one of the most unforgettable voices. He also voiced the Spiral King. Sounds a little bit like Christopher Judge. He does a lot of video games, actually. He did Spiral King in Gurren Lagann. He also did the Count of Monte Cristo in Gankatsuo, which is where I mostly know him, because his voice is completely unforgettable. And you've achieved this?
I feel I have been close, but never for more than an instant. In the moment when the pain is sharpest, the world becomes clear. In that moment, I am a match for anyone.
He gives a slow, assured nod. The wounds must have caused you to suffer greatly.
Of course. I am fortunate to have suffered so much. If I did not suffer, I would not aspire to free myself from it.
You're a follower of Skane, aren't you?
I would wander from one
Jameson Price,
unfulfilling goal to the next. More wealth, a better station. My soul would wither.
I assume you looked it up. It's really good. Everything that he's been in, his voice is just completely unforgettable.
But to search for a place beyond suffering's reach is to nurture the soul, to harden it against the elements.
He clenches his fists in illustration.
Suffering is the greatest gift the gods have given us, their most beautiful, perfect creation. It is the hand that turns the wheel.
His eyes gleam as though looking upon an old and beloved friend. You don't seem like you're from around here.
I was visiting a monastery not far from here. I found it empty, but I met a messenger as I left.
Oh.
He carried a call for aid. Seeing that he would find no monks at the monastery, I chose to go in their place. Zawa is no longer young, but in combat he is still the greatest of the Takan people. It seemed only right that he should go.
Stalwart hired me as well.
I would not say I am hired. I seek no wage, and I promise no result. I have chosen a path, and my spoils come from walking it.
An uneasy frown settles on his face, almost a wince.
And this fortress, this Durgan's battery, its people are gone. Zawa would know why.
If you seek the White Forge as well, I could use the help of an experienced warrior. Zahua's face tilts upwards, his eyes fixed on the sky. He remains motionless, entranced. At length, he blinks as if awakening and looks back at you. He shrugs cheerily.
If one wishes to swim, it is no time to argue with the current. We are here together in this moment because a perfect force has willed it. Who is Zawa to argue?
I'm going to have to make a really hard decision here. I don't know who I'm sending off.
I will walk with you so long as the gods wish it so.
I think it's going to be Aloth, though.
Farewell.
Which really sucks, because Aloth is our main spellcaster. But I cannot give up Durance. Also, Aloth is an absolutely snarky bastard. So, I assume he's a monk. Yep, level 12 monk. I have absolutely no idea, really. Oh, he's been in the party 3 minutes already, wow. We have to use him. 2-weapon fighting style, lesser wounds, bears fortitude. -2 to wound threshold. Gain wounds at a faster rate? Yeah, no. Jameson Price is a goddamn acting legend, and I'm amazed that they actually got him on here. He's been in everything. He's great. I like Key from... I've never played a monk in any game. Transcendent Suffering. Plus 9.7% or times unarmed damage. Plus 12 unarmed accuracy. Monks achieve greater understanding of their body's capability through enduring hardships of existence. Their base unarmed damage starts much higher than other characters and increases permanently every 3 levels. Okay, so he'll punch real hard. What other talents do it? Plus 10 to fortitude. Duality of mortal presence. It's a modal ability. Gains 2 modal abilities that allow him or her to switch between bonuses to deflection and a bonus to all other defenses. Interesting. Minus 20% to attack speed, plus 5 melee. Oh, okay. Mortification of the soul. Immediately inflicts enough raw damage on him or herself to gain a wound. So, we just have 3 tanks now, right? This is fine, because this means that I can move Pallegina back to the back line. And the reason that I actually wanted to keep Pallegina around was because I want to see how Menaha and Pallegina get along. Because that dialogue is hilarious. Okay. Oh, he's already in the front line. Fantastic. Let's go. Oh, right. Do you have any gear? He has a monk outfit. Can I actually give him gear? I mean, I know that he punches real good. Do we want him to be punching real good? Given that damage output, hell yeah. He does less damage with weapons than he does with his raw fists. Okay. Do I want to give him armor? I don't know if that actually improved him. Yeah, just give him a much damage reduction. There's no downside to that, it looks like.
What?
Also, he who bears many scars is actually a really good set of armor for him, as it gives him a lot of regeneration. We still need to ask around about the, Oh man, look at that turkey. So we still need to ask around about the helmet piece. Because I do want to find out what happened to that guy, and we also need to turn...
Let's have some skewers while we're here.
Is there anything else to do here, or is it just the fishery worker? Wounds are spell slots that generate over time in combat. Okay, so they're like ciphers. They're like ciphers. Because ciphers require them to use their weapon enough times to generate it. I think they're called like soul points or something like that.
Zawa is ready.
Hey, Super Beast DJ, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome to the DLC for this game. I have already beaten the game once, but due to the fact that we are currently prepping for Pillars of Eternity 2, I wanted to come back, beat the DLC, and then continue on. We're gonna flatten the boss this time. We're gonna become the best hero of the land. Crazy as usual, just killing some time. Trying to snag a nice 10 hours sleep before work. Oh, heck yeah. You're gonna be so rested.
Any progress with Devala?
She's dead.
Oh, thank the gods. Every last one of them. I never thought I'd see this day. And thank you most of all. Here. Take this, and tell Hafrik that he can keep the rest of the week's fee. I'm off.
Will do. You pulled 2 all-nighters this week. Oh, God, that sucks. Are they also both for work? Dude, I don't do all-nighters anymore. My sleep is far more important than anything else.
Got rid of that little fella, eh? Take this with my thanks. Didn't need his trouble around here.
Wow, what a racist.
Anyway, what brings you back?
Okay.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
Excuse me. Oh, for partying. Ah, no. The only time that I've done an all-nighter recently was when I did an 18-hour stream. And I started the stream as soon as I woke up. I should set up another one of those at some point. By the way, anyone got any good horror games that they want me to play?
My hands do not look like that. Whoa.
Are you high again?
Yes.
Well, that answers that.
Zawa is ready. My thoughts wander often to the lost builders of this fortress we seek. They were erased from the world. I wonder, was it meant to be so?
Maybe there are still traces of them.
After 2 centuries, I would not hold out hope. All things fade, and always sooner than we wish.
Yeah, but I'm also a watcher. I can see things that have faded long ago.
Zawa is ready. These feuds between Ogre and Kith, I do not see them ending until one is wiped out. Or both.
I want to know more about your beliefs, Zawa.
The ways of the Nalpazga can make little sense to an outsider.
Who are they?
We are the warriors of the Takan. Nobles, peasants, it does not matter. We are souls caged in flesh, nothing more.
He knocks on his sternum. Also, I am totally not just talking to this guy just to hear him speak more.
But it is one thing to say it, another to know it. So we train until we know it. Or until we meet our ends.
Zahwa guards you for a moment.
I give this answer because it is what you wanted.
Oh God.
But the Nalpazga would say different. They would say that we are nothing at all.
Well, that's an unfortunate thing that happened to that voice line. What do the Nalpazga seek? Zahwa studies the horizon. He smiles as if at a pleasant thought, and does not look at you as he speaks.
Perfection.
He lets the word hang in the air a moment, as though it were an invocation.
Look around you. The world is perfect. Every being, every moment, every death.
He frowns and shakes his head.
Rarely do we see this. We stumble through life, lost in distractions. Every practice of the Nalpazga is a reminder to stop stumbling, to know the perfection.
How can you say the world is perfect?
You think the world imperfect? Most would agree. Most would say the world is imperfect because we suffer. They imagine a world without suffering and dream of living there, and suffer all the more for it.
Beneath Zahwa's calm expression, a deep further begins to glow like fanned embers.
This is their mistake. The world is perfect. It was created by a boundless wisdom. It is for us to learn why a perfect world requires that we suffer.
Look, Zahwa, I've met these wisdoms that you speak of. They're definitely not boundless. They're definitely not perfect. You're kind of into what this guy is selling. Can you convert to this religion? I don't think you can. Okay. When we met, you said you were freeing yourself from vanity.
Vanity is a snare that roots us to the ground. The way we see ourselves, the way others see us, these things are not real. They cannot be touched. The Nalpazga teachings reveal many such snares. Fear, pleasure, doubt, hatred. They hold us back if we let ourselves be caught.
And what happens if you can avoid being caught?
Then you see only what is truly there, and you suffer no longer. You become as a god, seeing things as they do.
Zahwa speaks as one recalling a fantastic dream.
If you can loose yourself from the snares, then you are free.
I don't know, Izzy. How many shrooms you got? Tell me about your scars. Zahwa smirks. I met people on the road and they pity me. I have come to find it endearing.
They see so many scars, and they wonder, how can the man beneath not be broken?
He runs his fingers over the puckered remnants of a gash on his left forearm.
A scar is a wound that heals, a living reminder of our power over suffering. They cause no pain, only the echo of pain, which cannot hurt you. Show me a scarred man, and I will show you a man who can overcome.
You're willing to try? What it... I mean, I definitely don't disagree with what he's saying. There is some level of wisdom here. Why had you eaten Snowcap when we met?
The Malkachoa? At any time, it is rare that I have not eaten some.
Ah, so he is high all the time.
When you first try it, it seems a beautiful fantasy. You see colors you have never seen. Meet creatures that are not there.
That is some unfortunate sound problems.
With practice, you see that all it does is show you reality. The essence of all things. How they are alike and connected.
No, that's not on your end. So I encountered this last time we played Pillars of Eternity 2. For some reason, some of the audio is just kind of broken, and I don't know why.
I have watched trees grow and wilt before me. I have tasted meat and known the animal's life as if it were mine.
No, I'm right there with you, Envy. Of all of the various hallucinogenic drugs, shrooms seem the least dangerous and also the most fun. At least the one that's least likely to cause lasting damage. He's high as balls, too. How many shields do we have now? What are we at? You can probably add a bit more than that. Hey, Seabass player, welcome. How are you doing? What's going on? How's your day? We're just talking to Zahua here about his various beliefs. Tell me again why it is that you think we should suffer?
If I did not suffer, I would not aspire to free myself from it. I would wander from one unfulfilling goal to the next. More wealth, a better station. My soul would wither. But to search for a place beyond suffering's reach is to nurture the soul, to harden it against the elements.
I would like to pick up everything you are putting down.
Suffering is the greatest gift the gods have given us. Their most beautiful, perfect creation. It is the hand that turns the wheel.
His eyes gleam as he looks upon an old and beloved friend.
I would gladly cast light upon them.
Okay. Where did you learn how to fight?
Most Akan have two choices. They can grow crops, or they can become Nalpazka warriors.
I come up in your recommended channel playing Pillars, so you had to come and see. Oh, sweet. Well, welcome. This is actually pretty indicative of what I tend to play most. I have gone through most of the more modern CRPGs and some of the older ones. Baldur's Gate is going to come up eventually, someday. I still haven't actually played Baldur's Gate, and I really want to actually fix that. If you... Hold on, let me show you something. Not that. If you would like to see some of the stuff I like to play, that's the big list of games. Yep, that's the big list of games. Once Pillars of Eternity finishes, Pillars of Eternity 2 starts. We're actually doing the DLC because I discovered that you can import the save from the first game. And I was like, I haven't finished the DLC, and I kind of want to go take a shot at it. So we're just going to go back and play that. And once I do, I start Pillars of Eternity 2. Now, other people can move things around on that list. So if someone votes a whole bunch for Arcanum, and Arcanum gets to the top, I'll be playing Arcanum until something dethrones it. Well, thank you for the follow, Seabass player. Just so you know how things work. I've had a lot of people who come in, don't realize that they have almost complete control over what I play, and then just sort of stop coming by whenever something else dethrones whatever I was playing. You ever played the original Geneforge series, Seabass? Yeah, like that. One of these days we'll see Divinity at the top again.
I was the youngest of 5, a dreamer. The Nalpazga were always in my thoughts.
They did not feel the same as me. 3 times I tried to join their ranks. 3 times I was refused. Why were you refused?
All that time spent dreaming, and I had not thought to prepare. I was lazy, uncoordinated, overweight. If they had not refused me, what shame I might have brought to them.
But they accepted you eventually?
They had no choice. Our high priestess had a vision.
Let me guess, Malkachoa?
Malkachoa, plus some other shit, knowing her. No one put on a better ceremony than she did.
Okay, so the way that he keeps talking about the Takan, it sounds like this entire tribe is high as balls the entire time and seeking spiritual enlightenment. What did she see? She saw me as a chieftain, leading a host of Nalpazga warriors to victory over our enemies, the Quechmatl. I assume I said that right. The last word twists his mouth as though he'd eaten something spoiled.
Our last chieftain had died over the winter. A new one had not yet arisen from the Nalpazga. So the timing was right. The next day they brought me before Ishipilo, the great master of the Nalpazga, and I became his pupil.
I wonder if this tribe was living in Ishamital? And this Ishipilo taught you everything you know now?
I still trained with the other instructors, sparred and meditated with my Nalpazga brothers and sisters. I learned from all of them. But learning from Ishipilo was a chieftain's privilege. He knew the secrets that could grant mastery over reality, invincibility in combat.
Oh, heck yeah.
When a Nalpazga was deemed a worthy successor to a chieftain, greater than all his peers, Ishipilo would take him in, prepare him for the future. I would not be as I am now without his lessons.
You said your teacher knew how to master reality. Did you learn his secrets? Zahua opens his mouth to speak, but only a slow exhalation escapes. He looks at you, frowning, and tries again.
Not all of them.
What was it your master never taught you?
A story for another time, perhaps. One thing he did teach me was that the more you talk, the less you hear. And the less you hear, the less you have that is worth saying.
Also, Seabass, I tend to go through pretty much all the lore in a game, if I can. So, just be aware there's going to be a lot of dialogue. Okay, tell me about your home. Oh, goddammit, I hate it when they just stop voicing the characters randomly. Ishamital is vast. Outsiders think of it as one land, and its people as one people. But if you walk across it, you see that there are many Ishamitals.
The Ishamital that Takan know is rich in soil and water. The crops seem to grow in front of you. We build our homes along the Akia River, and it is good to us.
Okay, so I heard that as Ikea River?
Though every so often it floods, so that the Takan do not forget their suffering. It would not be the rainy season without my neighbor Esley swimming after his escaped goats and nearly drowning.
The mirth on Zahua's face buries itself suddenly, as though evading capture.
But home is an idea, no more real than justice or honor. My home is here now, wherever I stand.
What were you doing before you came here?
I hope to share knowledge with the monks of the Thousand Dreams. Their monastery lies east of here. They are said to be seekers of greater truth, like the Nalpazga. But if they still exist, I did not find them there.
All right, that's everything for him. We still haven't really talked to her. Menaha yet. Tell me why you really became a gift bearer. I heard about the order from some missionaries while I was in the Living Lands. I'd heard Andra's doctrine before, by the way they talked about the peace of forgetting, washing the old away with the tide. It sounded good, and gift bearers' work, taking to the road, helping people lose their own burdens. That sounded good too. I kept hoping I'd find a way for me to lose my burden along the way. Where to begin? I spent almost 10 years as a mercenary in Old Valia. Plenty of work there. She tilts her head up and starts counting items off on her fingers. After that, I fought with the pirates in Deadfire, or for them, depending on who was paying. Did a short stint in the White That Wends, then roamed around the Living Lands and finally joined the gift bearers in Ishemidal. And here I am, she grins. Actually, I was asking where you came from before your adventures. Not much to tell. She waves a hand and looks away quickly. Grew up in Rautai. Left when I was still pretty young, and haven't been back since. Why not? Oh, you know. Spent almost 20 years there. Change of scenery is good, right? She gives you a breezy smile, but it looks forced. I see. Why so much travel? I guess staying in one place never much suited me. And you gave up soldiering, piracy, and adventuring to join Andra's gift bearers? She laughs. Still plenty of adventures. Just different circumstances. I have questions about some of the lands you visited. What was Old Valia like? Grand. A skirmish every day and a feast at another Comte or Marcheso's keep every night. Those were good, carefree days. Tell me about the Deadfire Archipelago. Dangerous. You got pirates and sea monsters, and don't even get me started on the merchants. I had a good run there, but I got tired of trying to keep track of whoever had the knife pointed at my back. There was a mention of a giant sea monster in the lore books here. I wonder if that actually appears in the second game. What were your experiences in the White That Wends? Short. That place is too cold for anything but leaving. And the Living Lands? She laughs. Most folk are. Even after 10 years, it feels like I just saw the edges of the place. You can start the day in a desert and find yourself in the middle of the jungle by nightfall. Everything there is just a little wilder. Goes for the folks as well as the creatures. Part of me misses it still, but you wake up every day knowing it might be your last. I stayed lucky longer than anyone has a right to expect. Me. Okay, that's all of it.
What?
Alright. Save. Okay, we have a quest to... Wait, hold up. We still have a
You
helmet
can trust
to find.
me.
Hello, Tealdor. Can I ask you a question? Oh yeah, you were the one that was asking me about the thermal pearls. Have fun, campfire. Hey, Uldric, do you know anything?
You did right in parlaying with Baragon. Don't know that anyone else here is going to see it that way, but I thought you should know.
He gives you a thoughtful nod before turning back to the fire. Do you know anything about Durgan's battery?
It's a fool's hope. A fantasy that's kept these parts inhabited longer than they should be.
He glances around the old house and its worn furnishings.
They say the Pargrunan dwarves developed Durgan's steel.
Pargrunan?
Became powerful, rich.
That's how you say that.
And then one day, they locked their doors and died.
He shrugs, turning his palms towards you.
Nothing like a mystery to stir folk up. Most of Stalwart is convinced that some Pargrin secret will save us all. But that don't stop them from whispering a prayer when they pass the old fortress.
A sour smirk crosses his lips.
Something else you need?
Was that the voice actor from DBZ, Android 17? Wait, which one? The one I'm talking to right now, or Zahua? Because Zahua is actually a voice actor, a very well-known one. Okay, he I don't recognize. Or him I don't recognize. So it's possible. They managed to get Jameson Price in this, and I'm amazed because that guy is, like, he's a goddamn voice acting legend. You seem to disagree with Renengild on a few matters.
Mother's convinced that a magic forge will turn this frozen crack into a hub of civilization. She can't accept this place is dying. Me, I'd just as soon move on.
He scrapes the sole of his boot on the straight but weathered floorboards. Earlier you said I should make peace with Matron Berrigan.
About the only thing folk here haven't tried. Killing one more matron won't change things for long.
Fair.
Besides, her clan's flames that whisper. The one that attacked us was Wolf with many mouths. I'd know him anywhere.
They're cut from the same cloth, Aldrich. Only a matter of time before Baragon marches through that gap in our walls.
At the sound of Renengild's voice, Aldrich's shoulders stiffens. His jaw works in a silent but furious retort. What do you do here?
I'm a carpenter. Mother's a builder. So it felt like a good fit at the time.
He presses his lips into a wry frown.
Not that we've got a lot of new folk to build houses and furnishings for. These days, I spend most of my time fixing up the stockade.
Yeah, I could see that. I've never personally watched DBZ. Pretty much everything that I know about it is actually from the Abridged series, which I've been told is actually pretty accurate, for the most part. There's a couple of things they changed, but not much. Let's see. So that's Durgan's battery over there. And we can't go in here. Or can we? It needed to stop. I don't think that they were happy continuing it. And they stopped it at a good point. The massive gaps between episodes were obvious indications that it was very close to going the same way as, what do you call it? Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. And honestly, I don't think that I would have liked to see it go that way.
It must be soon. 2 days, no more.
I haven't met you yet. Oh! People were saying that I should talk to Thursh. This dwarf is busy staring into the fire, slowly puffing away on his pipe. As you greet him, he's visibly startled and his pipe clatters onto the floor.
Sorry. Didn't hear you come in. My ears aren't what they used to be.
He stoops, wincing, to retrieve his pipe. When he rises again, he has a hand against his side. Are you hurt?
Wasn't the ogres, I can tell you that. Put a few arrows in one of those and they generally have the good sense to back off. But I've been hunting this wolf for near a year now. A man-eater. Cunning, nasty thing. Every time I get close, it just it slips away.
Oh, I wonder if this is the wolf I healed.
The beast has already claimed many lives. The first victim was my son, Saldren.
Thursh looks down at his pipe for a moment, features hardening. Zahua leans in eagerly. Go on. Thursh furrows his brow a moment, but continues anyway.
Got the better of me this last time. Distracted me long enough for one of its kin to turn up. Nearly bit me clean in half. I'm a few weeks out from trying again.
You said this thing is a wolf?
No ordinary wolf. A monster. This creature is big. And I see the signs it leaves behind. The mess it made to the last couple of hunters, and the elk. Doesn't always finish its meals. Damn thing might be sick. Might have a bullet in its jaw. Something. In any case, it needs to be put down.
Where is this beast?
It roams the russet wood out to the west. Seems to have decided the lake is a good place to find prey. Yeah. It's picked off some scattered ogres from time to time. But mostly it's been going after hunters, travelers.
Can you tell me about your previous encounters?
Nothing to tell. Near misses, all of them. One time he clambered right up the cliffs to avoid my snares. Another time, he chased a bear into my camp.
Wow.
I nearly had him once.
It's a big
I could hear him below, eating, and I had the gun aimed right for him. Until the wind changed. He charged headlong into the tree to get at me. Nearly knocked me off my perch. And when I righted myself, he was gone.
No animal is going to best me. I'll bring it down.
It needs doing. But I warn you, this beast is not to be trifled with. It must make its lair somewhere to the west. If you mean to go there, keep your wits about you. Watch yourself on the mountain. In these lean times, everything looks like prey to something.
And who are you?
I'm Thiersh. I've lived here long enough that Kith have started calling me the Old Hunter. And that's about all I can say for myself.
I have some questions.
Coming to your elders for advice, is it? What can I do for you?
Teodor said I should talk to you before I head to Longwatch Falls. And good thing you did. Wait, no, hold up. Can I pull off that rasp? I can try. And a good thing you did. Hot springs north of the road are crawling with Lagafath. I'm surprised Teodor hasn't found them out there. The thing to know about Lagafath is they're fast. Tolerant to cold, too, so try another angle of attack. Something seems to occur to him. He pats his pocket, clenching his pipe between his teeth. This'll come in handy. Use them if you get into trouble. He hands you a few sealed bottles. Potion of mirrored image. The old hunter looks you up and down, puffing on his pipe. But if I'm being honest, you may not even need him. You handle those ogres well enough, and you look like you could hold your own against these Lagafath, too. Yep. What can you tell me about the Stalwart?
Well, I can tell you it won't be here much longer if things go on as they are. With the mines closed, we've lost what put us on the map in the first place. We're losing people every month. Too many mouths to feed and not enough to support them. Even the game's dwindling. I've been lucky. I've hides and horns enough to keep the traders happy, but now the ogres are picking the rest of us off.
What can you tell me about the ogres? Only that they've been coming down in force again and again, trying to drive us out or kill us outright.
The moment we started looking into Durgan's battery, it was like we'd kicked a hornet's nest.
Heard you managed something like a civil agreement with Barragan's clan. Hope you have some kind of plan there. They're not very good at alliances. Yeah, I do, actually. Why is the hunting so poor?
It's been a colder season than usual, and the elk herds aren't faring well. We're stuck fighting with the ogre clans and the wolves over what's left. Not to mention the occasional beast. We've lost a lot of young hunters.
Has the legacy struck Stalwart as well?
It has. We had some hope in the early days that we'd be spared, isolated as we are. That hope died in a hurry.
Damn it.
Not everyone's been so unlucky, of course. You'll see a few pampered sprats around.
Treating them like precious stones won't see them grow up any faster. If at all. A sudden sorrow in his features belies his soft laughter. You must have some interesting hunting stories.
Long hours checking snares and waiting out elk, mostly. Used to hunt some of the big ones. Bear, stelgare. But up here, it comes down to necessity. Which means keeping Stalwart fed, or else keeping it safe. Thing is, the last hunt didn't go so well, as you can see.
I still haven't managed to find the helmet. We can probably wander off. We'll be here for a while. Load, 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 load. Saving. There we are. I could probably drop by a place to rest. Hello. Oh, here we are. The Orland bows to you. Ah, the adventurer who saved the village. So good of you to visit my humble wagon. I'm Yudurin. Would you happen to possess an old helm? Or a horn that looks like it's supposed to be attached to a helm? Yudurin opens a compartment in his wagon and pulls out a cracked horn partially wrapped in cloth. One of the villagers sold me this during a previous visit. He scowls. He said it came from some rare lake creature and was quite valuable. It's been dismissed as junk whenever I try to resell it. Yudurin pauses. Unless you know otherwise? Yes, it's part of an artifact I'm trying to recover. Yudurin beams. Ah, so not another bad investment on my part. 600 pawns is my price. No problem. The world fades and your vision blurs. When it returns, you find yourself in the icy water of a bay, your body numb from the cold and your lungs burning from exertion. Nearby are Ardhel and Badruin. Both of them are swimming madly in an effort to pass you. On the distant shore await the other members of your tribe, and with them, Alara, daughter of the chieftain. It is for her hand that the three of you are competing today. Give up, Garon! Ardhel passes you, and despite your best efforts, you can't quite catch up. You look around to see where Badruin is, and it's by sheer chance that you catch sight of the sea serpent's head surging towards your group. As before, the world stops, the memories trail lost without your guidance. Your fatigue falls away as you turn to face the serpent. It charges you, its jaws wide, its foot-long teeth flashing in the sunlight. At the last moment, you dodge to the side as its jaws snap shut. You're a hair too slow, and one of the serpent's horns tears open your forearm to the bone. You grit your teeth against the sudden pain and wrap your arm around the serpent's neck before it can turn around. It thrashes and rolls wildly, trying to throw you off. You hang on for dear life, weaker with every breath as your blood drains. You do the only thing you can think of and jam your fist straight through the serpent's eye, burying your arm as far as it can go. The serpent whips around in agony, and your grip slips, You tumble through the air as your consciousness fades. Thrace! How could I have forgotten the events of that day? Gerard looks at his hands. I remember it now, but I feel no different yet. Please, you must find the last part of my helm. Neat. We haven't done the White March Part 2 yet. I recovered an empty chest that bears Andra's symbol. The medallion I seek wasn't inside any of them. They were filled only with rocks. It looks like Lafta, the priestess of Andra, has much to answer for. You return. How may the goddess help you? I found your chests that were filled only with rocks. I see. No use in keeping this charade any longer, is there? Her group springs into action. The sounds of unsheathing blades fills the room. I figured. But we shouldn't act so rashly. She holds a hand up. The thieves keep their weapons pointed at you. We've been pretending, yes. But is it so different from what Andra's priests do? Villagers and travelers give us things they want to forget. We make them disappear. Isn't that the same thing? We aren't murderers, and we'd prefer to be as far away from this cursed place as we can. Lafta gestures at her accomplices. Why make a bloody mess out of this? I'm willing to help you look the other way. She fixes her eyes on you. Well, let's see what she has to say at least. A simple deal. You keep our little secret to yourself, and we share some of our offerings with you before we slip away. Koshedal brought back the dwarf's heirloom. You can have them too. Not a chance. Lafta stiffens, her face hard. As she raises her arm, the folds of her robe fall back to reveal a cocked pistol pointing at you. Ha ha ha! You think I haven't survived more than one gunshot? That's cute. Let's see.
Where's that serious need?
I just realized this is the first fight that Zohwa's been on. Go punch him. Wow, he hits real hard. Pump. Fine rod. Singed grimoire. Oh, key. Thick handled iron key. The White Crest armor. While its original bearer's name has been lost to the ages, the famed White Crest armor features in many tales of a dwarven adherent of Andra whose blows struck the enemies with all the overbearing power of the sea. The armor's weight was such that the warrior is described as moving as if through shallow water, but foes believing themselves to have the advantage in speed often found they could not outrun the warrior's lightning spells. Fun! Oh, and it's got a couple of rooms for enchantments. That's a lot of damage. Huh. Corrode proof would be nice, but I think I'll take crush proof. And Ice Cloak Rune's heirloom. Wait, how does this compare to her? Her armor has better frost resistance. And just general elemental resistance. Is that corrode? Yeah, that is damage reduction corrode. But the deflection is so much higher. Yeah, no, I have to. Pelagina, what are you currently wearing? I think she's wearing medium armor? Yeah, medium. That's heavy armor. That's also heavy armor. I see the benefit. I think Pelagina has bonuses to medium armor, if I remember right. I could be wrong. Of course we're stealing. We're stealing from the dead. Alright, let's continue, shall we? The Sea Bass, what sort of games do you like playing? Yeah, all the dead guys. They don't need it anymore. I might be able to give it back to the villagers, actually. That'd be nice. I hope you've got good news. I know where the gift bearer cast your heirlooms away. Here. The dwarf draws a wide smile under his bristly beard. Here it is. Okran takes the medallion gingerly in his palms, taking care not to smudge it with his dirty fingertips. Yes, it's her medallion. He smiles and manages to pull his attention back to you. You've done good here today, I swear. If I had a kingdom's treasure to give you in return. I also found your armor. I don't need it. Don't know what I do with it. He nods. Keep it. More luck to you. He turns around and walks away, looking not at the path ahead, but at the precious heirloom clutched in his hands. Even so, the stride of his short legs seems filled with confidence. Woo!
What?
More XP! More XP! How close are we to leveling at this point? We're getting there.
You can trust me.
One more level on top of the final boss actually would be quite helpful. We did manage to beat him last time, but holy crap, that was close. Okay, what do we got? We can go into Durgan's battery. Okay, I'm going to take a brief break. I'll be back in a few. Oh, yes, there is normally a break screen. Wow, did it not go? Huh. Whoops. Wow. That's embarrassing. Hold up, let me figure out why that didn't go. Oh, that's why. Hello, bot. Stopping me from doing inputs. Ah, well, we're back now. I'll put on the headphones. Yeah, the bot absorbed the input that I usually would use. I wish that there was a better way to do this. Okay, well, welcome back, everyone. Something called the phylactery. One of these days I'll figure out what's going on there. That goes to Deerwood. This goes to Longwatch Falls. We should be able to take everything out here. Oh, there was the wolf. Right, hold up. Thank God we have some sort of zoom mode. Are my people not moving? Oh, the game's paused. Sure. Look at him go! Okay, there was the giant wolf over here that I wanted to face. Oh wow, we got two at once! Can one of you find Mentalgen, take care of that? Thank you, Envy. So this is the lake, right? Horse. Man, I can only imagine that these horses would probably be very unhappy. These stones are strangely warm to the touch, though most of the runes are indecipherable. A few look like names. Gravestones? You spy a tuft of fur caught on the shrub. You recognize the scent of a wolf. Must be around here somewhere. Ooh. This simple shrine is covered in a thick layer of snow, fallen leaves, and feathers. A pair of curving bones flank the altar. The shrine does not appear to be frequented very often. though traces of old candle wax line the edges of the stone. Under a dusting of frost, you note a rectangular section on the altar surface that seems to be cleaner than the rest, as if something once rested there. You feel a tingle run up your arm as you set your fingers to the altar. In the instant after, the wind seems to die down. The sounds of the wilderness grow muted to your hearing. Then you hear a sudden low growl, quickly joined by more. A vision strikes you like a sudden memory, though it is unbound by time or place. Within a sea of darkness, you see a great beast, formless save for its gleaming fangs. It growls and snaps with increasing desperation and savagery, and for a moment you feel its rage as your own, a possessive fury that tears at you. Something has been taken, your territory threatened, and the price for it will be blood. The vision fades as swiftly as it came. The altar stands silent and still, and the air fills again with the occasional trill of birdsong. Interesting. This wolf may be a little bit more complicated than it seems. Boots of speed? Oh, sweet. I need those. Those counteract the downside of that armor. Hey.
Quethe silnes
Take that!
And barbaric blows. Yeah, they are. Kind of disturbing, to be honest. Why wouldn't they stop? Like, what do they have? I mean, what? I guess they have to gain.
I'm here.
Like followers. Right. Awakened Adra.
You can trust me.
Sure. Sure. Ah, this is probably where the wolf lives. Standing tall amongst the wolves inhabiting the cavern, this creature turns to face you as you venture forward. Scores of wounds and scars riddle its hide, and one dull eye stares out blindly from its skull. It growls a threat as you approach, one echoed by its fellows. You know this half-wolf for the spirit-shifted form of a druid, though you see no gleam of kith intelligence within its gaze. At the creature's feet lie two villagers, one heavily wounded. The other holds an arm across his stomach, and he looks up at you with pleading in his eyes.
Help! Please help us!
As the beast turns its head back towards the hunter, you sense a strange aura emanating from it. It's as if its hide were holding a tempest of soul essence, fierce and all-consuming as a flame. What's up, Tomba? Why is there a knife in my back? My cat is slipping. There weren't any stairs involved. Oh, sorry, Zutara's cat is slipping. You always take your time because it's like your cats are always trying to trip you. Mine don't do that, thankfully. Most of mine will follow me or they'll race ahead of me. They will not stick around near me. Elsa is mostly asleep until it's time for her feeding time. And then Missy just doesn't move until she's ready. It takes little effort before the beast's soul threatens to overwhelm you with its intensity. Wrath and hunger buffet you on all sides until you reach through the storm to find a smaller, dimmer pulse of light and are swept headlong into a memory. The chill bites into your cheeks and your lungs burn a little from the run. You look down at the little wooden carving in your hand and run your thumb along the edge of the carved bear's spine. The totem has already brought you luck. You found 2 rabbits in as many snares, and that's a rare enough feat these days. You're certain now that this was a gift from Galawain, that you were meant to find it on the lonely shrine and take it.
Soldier!
Your father's voice snaps you out of your reflections, and you rush forward to rejoin him beside the fire. You brandish the hairs and catch a glimpse of a rare smile under his graying beard. But the smile disappears almost immediately as a shadow falls over you both. You feel the rush of wind a moment before the log comes crashing down and roll out of the way just in time. You hear your father cry out in pain somewhere nearby. Both the hairs and the totem slip from your grasp. You can feel power surging from within you. Your heart thunders in your chest, but instinct pulls your senses into order, and you feel the familiar stretch of limbs, the sudden dizzying shift in height. But something is wrong. Your senses are fading rather than growing stronger. There's a howling in your head, like a screaming chorus, and everything in you shrieks for you to bite, to tear, to eat. The memory slips from you, and when you come back to yourself, the beast is shaking its head as if to clear an itch, clawing at its ears. Soldier? The creature snaps and snarls, evidently uncomprehending. It edges towards the nearest hunter, even as it watches you balefully with a single eye. You fling a torch at the beast, and it gives a sharp yelp as the torch bounces off its hide with a burst of embers. The beast leaps away from the hunters, stumbling in its panic, but the wolves surge forward, snarling. We couldn't say. Yeah, that. Okay. This is fine. I think we're good. And then Pelagina, just shoot him. Poor soldier. Wasn't his fault. It was almost certainly an ogre that killed his brother, or his dad. Oh. That wolf is still friendly. That's interesting. Well, he's dead. I wonder if there was a way to get him out of that. I obviously had the intelligence option, but I didn't end up taking it. That might have been the only way to get him out. Yeah. I do wonder about that. There wasn't an option that I was missing, though, so it's possible that that just wasn't there. I do kind of want to know what the intellect does. Well, he's dead now, so no use crying over spilled milk. I would have liked to see him transform back, though.
So, Maneha, I just... You handle yourself very well on the field.
Oh my god.
Why, wait. Are you flirting with me?
I know I'm a little young, but I've always been a quick study.
And I've always preferred women.
Oh. I was gonna say, I don't think that that's gonna go well. She seems to have a thing for Pelagina. Oh, that's funny though. Oh, poor Kana. Poor Kana. I'll give him a hug.
Watch yourself on the mountain. In these lean times, everything looks like prey to something.
I found that wolf of yours.
I see. Is it done? Is he dead?
You didn't tell me I'd have to kill a druid. I did not, and I'm sorry for it. I feared you might balk at the task if you knew that what Soldrin had once been.
You have to understand. To think my son capable of what he did, that was not Soldrin. The beast devoured my boy. And so, you did the right thing.
I'm sorry, what? Your son?
Yes. He was my son. It was a cruel trick of the gods to give him a gift that brought him such joy and then to twist it.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, actually. I thought that his dad was dead. I'm sorry I couldn't get through to him. He was long gone. If there was any way to get through to him, I would have found it by now. Thiersch looks down, jaw tightening.
Difficult as it must have been, you did what you had to. The people of Stalwart are that much safer for it. You've brought me what peace the gods will allow me. This served me well in my younger days, and I hope that it will do the same for you.
Look, the frozen hunt. What does that do? There it is. Well, first of all, it goes on him. Plus 6 extra. Excuse me. Oh, plus 10% range damage. It has to be. There you go. There we go. Taxes collected. One minor item. We got a binding rope.
Fine.
That's another belt. Belts are good. We don't have enough belts. I'll have to remember to check that once I get back. Alright.
Did you see that dwarven woman? Oh, it's like a church bell.
Now you want me to be that friend? I can't help you with women, Kana.
As you like. She was making eyes at you the whole time, so I thought...
Maybe just point her out next time you see her.
Kana's a lot smarter than he seems. Oh, that's great. Oh, I absolutely love the dialogue in between, well, everything. Just of the back and forth between the party members, because it's all just so great. Alright. That's another quest down. We stole some bounties. Miles us around Jurgen's Battery. Long Watch Falls or east of Stalwart. Okay, we haven't seen either of those. Cool. Goes from hitting on to Wingman, yeah! He's smart, he knows what he's doing. He may not seem like it sometimes, but he... Ooh. I think that we may not have had enough. Look at the campfire. It's too close.
When did Durance get bird legs?
What? Just him talking about random shit that he's seeing while he's high as balls. As a kite, you might even say. Greenstone staff. A twisted piece of wood gripping a glowing Adra trunk with root-like tendrils. Something about the staff resonates with your soul. When you hear it, when you hold it, you hear distant whispers of wind throughout the tree. That's not what I expected to see. I don't actually know. You know what? I could have that as an offhand weapon. Punches the ghost, and it actually is effective. Oh, right. I just realized that you are totally missing your AI, aren't you? Defend self. Aggressive. There you go. That way he's not just standing there being dumb. Hey, you guys? Also, Kana, can you do a little bit of your nice magic?
Rock 10!
Skelemon. Oh, that ghost is so dead. What was that one? Okay. Let's see here. I want to find someone else. Actually, what I might do is I might give this to you. Because I don't know who else I'm binding these souls to. A wizard, a druid, or a monk? Well, it's a good thing that we happen to have a monk. Yeah. So the nice thing about Bound Souls is that they will slowly unlock more things.
What?
Actually, my other scepter is also a bound weapon. Imagine if you showed the Ghost Hunters... Yeah. Imagine if the show Ghost Hunters was like this. Just some dudes wailing around in the forest punching ghosts. I mean, I imagine a lot more people would believe in it. I never watched that show. The tower looks like it was carved from the stone of the cliff. The entrance is collapsed and sealed with ice, but you imagine that it commands an impressive view of the valley below. I figured. How do we get down there? Hello? A few odds and ends lie scattered by the path. There appears to have been a struggle here, but the evidence is half buried under a thin blanket of snow. Wisps of essence hover in the chilly air. I'm kind of surprised you stopped at just 100, Izzy. You could have added a lot more than that. The soul fragment plunges you into a memory. Your name is Yigiter. Yigiter? You've never been more than 20 miles from home, let alone to the White March. And yet you've been climbing steadily higher for a week now. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Gotta wait. That's interesting. It shouldn't have stopped you. I have to look at that. Oh, wow. You guys got so lucky. Can I just say right now, you guys got incredibly lucky with that shield. You were at 10,000 or 1,028, and you ended up with 58. You were 10 away from the limit. Oh God. Izzy, why? It's okay. It's okay. Time for crits. Let alone, you've never been more than 20 miles away from home, let alone the White March, and yet you've been climbing steadily higher for a week now. The air is too thin, your clothes are too tight, or too light, and you've barely got another 3 days worth of food with you. But you've never felt better. You've only had a handful of fainting spells since you began your journey. You've had as many in a single day before. But the dreams have been the best part. Despite the frozen, rocky ground and the screeching winds, sleep has found you each night and brought you the visions of majestic peaks wrapped in snow. The cold is but a sweet ache in your bones. And as you hike into the wind, You feel that ache spreading along with the certainty that you're getting closer to him. Or her. Your soul twin. A stranger whose soul mirrors your own. One of the few people in Eora who could understand the constant torment of a split soul, and the only person who could help you relieve it. Something approaches through the shroud of snow ahead. You feel a throbbing presence like a heartbeat through linen, and you know. The vision ends abruptly. You find yourself staring at Ygritter's scattered belongings, while his elation ebbs from your veins. As his essence fades from you, you feel his eagerness to dissolve into disappointment, until all that remains is the emptiness of a meaningless death. An empty pack lies in the snow. It's been torn nearly in two. Also, muddy tracks churn the ground. It's difficult to discern the shape or number, but they appear to lead north. Also, I have a suspicion that we are not getting those 80. Hi!
Let Margren's fire bless this.
Roll.
Hey, Ketchup! Can someone give Ketchup a shout out real quick? What's going on? Tubes of stiff, frozen mud rise from the ground, and warm air buffets your face as you peer into them. You see shiny, jagged shards inside. Glass? What's up, Ketchup? Been a while since I've seen you around. Was that last stream that I saw the only stream you've been able to do recently? Oh, you were sending me a meme and you lost track of time. I see that now. You peer into this pool. The water is perfectly clear, but you don't see anything of note.
It's been poisoned.
Have you? Hey, you could do with a little bit more help. You could punch this man real hard. Also, I don't know what this is. This ability exploits the shared bonds of universal suffering between all beings. The initial target is hit with a powerful blow that does additional crush damage. Enemies in a cone behind the target suffer crush damage and have their might reduced. Wow, really? Wow. That's ridiculous. Hey, Pelagina? You wanna shoot someone real good?
I'm ready.
Also. Oh, wow. Can we heal the crap out of...
What?
I think I just gave her the wrong spell. That's unfortunate. Oh, no. Holy Radiance, please. Oh, there goes Sephi. He just lost a lot of health really, really fast.
Let's burn this away!
That's unfortunate. Twisted ankle, minus 25 reflex. Oh. You've been busy last week, and this week you've been working late, so no stream. Using the time to set up for Extra Life. Oh man. God. Isn't that another 2 months away though? Like, I thought we were doing that on Friday, or no, on November, right? I did see that you were officiating your little sister's wedding. Congratulations on that.
You can trust
That's got to be quite the event.
You can trust me.
You're doing mine on October 3rd. Okay. Right. You keep mentioning that, and I keep forgetting about it. Why do I keep forgetting? I'm gonna... Well, that's some paralyzation right there. Huh. Hey, Pelagina, can you heal him? Also... Jesus, what is that big guy? That is a Lagafoth broodmother. You'll give me a call about it sometime. I do owe you some remnant. When are we gonna do that? Oh no, she's gonna go unconscious really soon here. Shit. Hey Kana? Kana, be a dear. Heal her. Jesus, that brute tough. Hey! You know what sounds fun? This. You know what also sounds fun? This. Well, she's super dead. And he just got punched to oblivion. I'm pausing to do certain things. In the second game, they kind of introduced turn-based combat, but it's up to you if you want to use it. That wasn't the best of combat sessions, but we didn't die. Oh, hold up. Look at this glorious health value. Envy, are you still in chat? Look at this. Look at that right there. 69. I don't know if Envy's around. He would appreciate this though.
What?
Figured you'd go with the self-aware naming convention. That's fair. You brush the cloak of steam away from the pool. You think you see... But no. It's just a bubble rolling up from the depths. The pool is empty. Okay, we need to rest. Really bad. But first... Sorry, I just had to. Neat. Okay.
What?
That should make it a little bit easier to not die. Is that a spell tome? Most of the few remaining pages are ruined with mud, but you can make out an entry near the end of the journal. Furztag. Woke up this morning and saw my toes had turned blue. Spent the last of my fuel warming them up, but it only took me an hour to start the campfire this time. How far I've come. I passed a village yesterday and thought about stopping. A warm bed and a proper meal would have been a treat after almost a week in these mountains. But I don't want to lose track of my soul twin, not when I'm so close. I dreamed of the cave behind the waterfall last night. I think that's where I'll find him. I'm not sure what else it could mean, but I'd better. The next page is missing and the rest are unreadable.
Zawa is ready.
It is a quarterstaff, you say? Is it... Okay, so it is not... It is melee, or it is ranged. What did he just hit that one?
Let's burn this up! Roll up 10!
Dead. Looking into the third pool, you see something round and iridescent resting at the bottom. You reach in, your flesh tingling in the warm water, and pull the spear out. It's heavier than it looked, and its smooth, pearlescent surface shines as you turn it. You stick it in your pack. You got the thermal pearl! Old man gotta head to bed. Alright, later catch up. So in Pillars 2 you made a character. Oh right, you were talking about that. Later, my dude. Okay, so that's the thermal pearl done.
Burn this away! Gotcha!
Let's see here. Where are you?
Lead the way.
Oh, wow. That did all the damage.
I That was enjoying himself. I'll kick him. See if he's really
Wow! This greater ice blight is wrecking us. Nope, I'm dead. I have lost this fight.
We're down one.
We're losing people. We've lost someone.
Wow, this ice blight kind of wrecked us. Just a bunch of... Oh. Seriously, why does it not order this by the order that they're saved in? No, it puts all the autosaves at the top, regardless of what order or when the autosaves happen. No, there is a save all the way down here that is the most recent save. It really bothers me that they don't do that. Also, I just realized we're approaching 400 really fast. Like, alarmingly fast. I guess I'm not complaining, but it is surprising. I never expected to get to 400 all of a sudden.
What?
Oh yeah. Switch to... These side members are a major threat.
What?
There's the pearl. Save. Okay, we've saved. Alright. Now we can go and try and kill the Sidewinders over here. This time we are going to really focus on the Ice Blight and we're actually going to use spells. That hurt a lot. Those Ice Blights do a lot more damage than I was giving them credit for. Also, actually, how about we just back up? This one. That's the one. That's the one. Hit it real hard until it's dead. Where's Dire Blessing?
That's for my friend.
I'm ready.
I'll let Margren's fire. Got you.
Huh. There we go. That was much easier now that I didn't have to deal with these guys.
I'll let Margren's fire.
Neat. Alright, cool. That's all dead. There's something over there. What is that? Oh, hey, Alice. No, that's Missy. Oh my god. Guys. I need you to say something. We have a Missy out. Oh, Missy. You see this cat? Missy almost never comes out on her own. I've been getting her slowly more and more used to coming out. If she's coming out on her own, then that means she's wants something, which is probably food. Isn't that right? She goes, meh. Right? Meh. Meh. What is it you want, little miss? Okay, I'm gonna go see what she wants real quick. Holy crap, hello Kugel. Where did you guys all come from? You all just showed up all of a sudden. Hello, what's going on? Welcome to the other side of Pathfinder Kingsmaker, which is not Pathfinder Kingsmaker. Wait. Ancient memory. Will we win this magic fight of destiny? I don't know. Never played. We got a priestess there. We got a paladin there. Priestess. 2 priestesses, disciples, and whoever the hell Olmar is. Okay, first of all, I just want to say, all of you, get up. What the fuck? What? Pelagina, where the fuck are you going? Nowhere now. This is what annoys me so much about this game sometimes. A single mistake will destroy everything. On the ground forever. I feel like he's just on the ground forever.
Lava feel.
I don't know what's going on. Everyone's dead. I'm kind of annoyed about this because it happened so fast that I didn't have any time to react to it. I don't even know where people are.
See.
What's up, Kugel? I don't know what's going on, actually.
Unite! None shall stop us.
stop us!
Oh, it.
Oh, he's gonna get interrupted to death. Okay,
Feel
there's nothing I can do to win. Jesus fucking Christ. What is all of this? I lost one person almost instantly, and then I couldn't do anything. Jesus, what the hell was this? Okay. I don't remember when I last saved, actually. I think it was the quick save, though. Look, Kegel, I would love to just murder all the things, but Pillars of Eternity has a habit of doing massive amounts of damage to a single character, and then they're just dead for the rest of the fight. And at that point, you might as well restart, because that's a sixth of your damage just gone. Not to mention any utility spells that they may have had if they were your spellcaster.
Does everyone else see that kraken?
No. No. No, they do not. Nope. Don't care. We're going to sit over here and we're going to wait until the blights come down, because that's what worked last time. That being said, we actually have time to pre-buff.
What?
Oh, it's a music. I don't know where this Logofoth came from. He wasn't there last time. Missy, what are you doing? I was just looking at her like, I'm ready to defend my territory should the need arise. Any advice for a new player? Pause often. And make sure that every character is always doing some sort of skill or spell. That's pretty much the best advice that I can give you. Also, don't be afraid to use the once per fight abilities, because they come back after every fight. I was initially. I was not. Yep. No problem.
Let's burn this away!
Honestly, I'm probably not even the best person to ask for advice, because I'm not good at the game. Even though I'm playing it on normal, I'm not exactly having the best time. And I intentionally took the option of being over-leveled for this particular DLC. Hello, Cats544. How are you? Okay, we've actually saved this time, so we can attempt a good fight. Not necessarily a fair fight, but a good fight. Okay. I want you. That's more. After that priestess.
Sealness onward.
That ought to help. More defensive spells if we can. What have they got right now? Armor of Faith. Yeah. Well, this. So the reason. This is the one that increases might, right? Perception.
Secret.
Let's see. Increases might, resolve, and damage reduction. Yes, I want that right now. Pelagina, I want you. I don't even know if this will work, but this is better than nothing. We're against treachery. We already have Shields of the Faithful up. Yes, this is the one I'm looking for.
Stop us!
Yeah, once I start stacking damage, I just shift in my side. What? I don't know what's going on. Should probably say.
Lois.
Don't even slow it down!
Cool. We should be fine. Like, we've got so many buffs up right now that we are unlikely to die.
Don't even slow it down!
Quethe silnes mitum.
That was a hard fight. Not surprising, that was a bounty. All of the bounties are kind of intended to be hard regardless of what level you fight them at. This brazier looks large enough to have held a signal fire once. I really wish that you could kind of crank up the time that those stay up for. The little messages that pop up, I mean. I usually have to poke them once again just to see the entire thing. Or more correctly, read the entire thing. I can read it faster than I can speak it. As is the case with most people. That being said, with them out of the way, things are are going to get a lot easier.
They've been poisoned!
Ooh, that's a lot of Lagafoth. This does terrify. Yeah, it does terrify.
Ain't that?
It is no use!
Oh, come on. He just got interrupted. Oh, he's paralyzed, actually. He's not just interrupted. You're paralyzed too? Really? Wow, that's unfortunate. Both of my characters that could have gotten us out of paralysis got paralyzed themselves. Let's see here. She's fine. Oh, we can do a barbaric blow on this guy. Did I miss? I think I missed. Jesus, what keeps knocking them down? There we go. I didn't actually know what kept knocking them down, but it just kept falling over. Okay. How's this going? 520. We need either a few more beetles or just a couple more damage. Alright. Where does this go? You feel something nudge the small of your back. You turn around. No one's standing there, but you feel it again. Something is moving in your pack. You open your pack and hear a soft burbling sound. As you rummage through your belongings, something slick brushes your hand. It's a baby Lagafath. It watches you with benign curiosity, eggshell fragments still stuck to its body. Oh! Huh. Did we just get a new pet? Oh, we did! Oh, yes. Hold up. I'm totally swapping this out. What? Look at the little guy. Oh, that's cute. I'm sorry we murdered all your cousins. Also, I just noticed some loot up there that we completely missed. I think that only goes up to the battery? Oh, did you just notice the tiny purple person? Just as I replaced him.
Yes?
I need to remember that I have this dominate.
Quethesielness.
Ooh, that's a lot more than I like. Go for that guy. See. Jesus, they are going hard. Yeah, that was bound to happen. They focused her way harder than she should have been. She's not really a tank. Can we kill that? Meneha? Punch it real hard. Okay, that one's dead. Pelagina is not doing so hot. Okay, Pelagina is about to die. Well, go down. I think these are immune to Terrifies, right? They're not immune to Terrifies, surprisingly.
Your time has not come, Paladin.
Are you serious?
Zawa is ready.
It is no use!
Do we have any no.
I am no use here!
You can pull Sidewinder. Can you punch it? Punch it real hard.
Roak 10!
Okay, that did 60 damage. Huh. Can they be stunned? They can be stunned. And in fact are stunned.
What?
Oh my god. Okay. Immune to crush damage. Great.
Following your...
Very nice. That's not immune to crush damage, though. You guys go after that.
Not even slowing it down!
This Brood Mother's doing good. Oh! Okay. I was... Nothing. Pets are just pets. They don't do anything. Yeah, they focused Sephi so hard that fight that I just couldn't do anything. And Sephi is the best thing that we have as far as tanks go. We need to rest.
Bye.
Zawa is ready.
Also, I keep looting and then immediately running into another fight, and it's kind of pissing me off. Like, just let me loot. Holy shit.
Fine.
Okay. Zawa. That should have upgraded your weapon, right? 530. Okay. I guess not.
Yes.
What?
But yeah, the little guy doesn't give me anything at all.
You can trust me.
I think we're almost done with this area. Oh, this is how you get down here. I was wrong. We're not almost done. Okay. Oh, what's that? That's a mushroom, right? What I do need to start doing is just distributing these barring deaths to war potions. Because we have no reason not to be using those. We have so many of them. That is an Eldritch Chain potion, right? Yeah, it's an Eldritch Chain potion. I would love to craft a few of those. Fleet feet.
What?
I need to remember to use potions more often.
A simple test. That's settled.
That was an interesting trap. Totally worth it. Those camping supplies we needed. It went bounce. Oh, I don't like this. It's a bunch of things that are completely immune to... Yeah, I don't like this at all. Are they immune to dominate? They're not.
Here.
I'm here.
Wow! On! I couldn't do anything.
Mow it.
Would you stop that? Oh my god. They're targeting my backline so that they can't cast spells, which means they can't target the front line, which is also simultaneously being interrupted.
I am no use here!
Which bothers me a lot, that they can do both of those at the same time. Would you stop that? Holy shit. I really just wish that I knew which one of my saves was the most recent one. Oh yeah,
Don't
you
even
are.
slowing it down!
I think this is when I entered the area, though. That's such a cheesy tactic, just keeping both sides permanently stun locked. I couldn't do anything. Like, she went down, and all of my healers were being stun locked the entire time. And yeah, this is... Why do they not put the saves in order that they were saved in? Hold up. Thank fucking Christ. I was not going to reload a save from way the fuck back there.
You can trust me.
Actually, no. We're leaving.
We're
leaving. You can't do anything to stop me. Told you.
What? Let's burn this away! It is no use! Moeth ixi ana! Fear no one! What? Lavaru beyond sheep.
Can I... Really? Okay, that's super weird.
Not even slowing it down! Sacre tu! Will they answer?
Dawa is ready.
There we go. Never like ghosts at the best of times. I remember one particular ghost in the early game really pissed me off. Because it would spawn in all directions, which means that it engaged every member of your party. You trace fading outline. Trace fading outline and shapes in these panels. It looks like they were once a sequence of reliefs, but the image has worn away. These panels have been worn smooth. In one, you can just detect the shape of the sword, and in another, the stocky body of a dwarf. Behind a frigid curtain of water is an alcove, its walls flecked with ice. In the middle, you see a rough stone pedestal, also glazed with ice from the falls. A cruciform hilt and a tapered blade protrude from the pedestal. Judging from the size of the hilt and the apparent length of the blade, you infer it is an S-stock. The alcove and the stone pedestal are little more than dilapidated ruins. Ice pries cracks in the stone and coats the slick floor. The S-stock, what little you can see, appears to be in better condition. It seems odd that anyone would leave it here. However, as you get closer to it, you hear what sounds like the scream and shout of a tormented soul. Menaha crosses under the falls, gasping beneath the cold water. Shivering breaths echo in the small chamber. Patterns of falling water flicker across the blade as Menaha approaches it. Menaha grips the hilt. The hate, fear, and violence of a dozen mad, gibbering voices fill Menaha's mind. Menaha shudders through a wave of mental pain, struggling to hold the voices back. Grunts and cries of agony ring through the tiny space. Menaha maintains a tight grip on the sword, arms shaking from the effort. Eventually, Menaha regains a measure of focus through the clamoring voices. Yet just as Menaha's breathing steadies and the cacophony subsides, something pulls Menaha's arm forward. It suddenly looks as if Menaha is holding a heavy and painful burden. Menaha could probably pull the S-stock free, but it would be taxing without careful effort. The blade is a fine, sturdy steel. It seems odd that someone would have left it in this stone, but Menaha doesn't see anything remarkable about it other than its high quality. Menaha climbs on top of the pedestal and adopts a wide stance for better leverage. After working at the S-stock, Menaha is able to pull it free without too much effort. Yet when Menaha tries to release the weapon, it remains stuck in Menaha's fingers. Something within the weapon grasps at Menaha's soul, binding to it. Some kind of writing glows on the blade. Great! The Grey Sleeper. Soulbound. That's not fun. Can she switch weapons?
I'm ready.
Nope. She is stuck with that sword.
What?
Welp. What's the lore behind it? This S-stock has a smooth, sturdy blade that tapers to a needle-sharp point. The groans of a dozen tortured souls ring from the metal, binding the weapon to the hand of its wielder for so long as the curse persists. A few verses are etched along the blade. "'Tis a traitor's fate to sleep and never rest, whilst knowledge of his deeds stays lodged within his breast. But earned penance heals the sorrowful man. and worthy actions stay the executioner's hand. A new verse appears when the blade was drawn from the pedestal. It reads, "Seek the whirling agent made of copper, adra, stone. Awaken first your essence so that you may atone." The whirling agent made of copper, adra, stone. Yeah, I kind of like this. That's not anyone that I can think of. Maybe an Adragan? Oh my god, I've been going for another 47 minutes. I need to stop. Okay, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna save. What is left on our journal right now? What is this quest? This one, I think. No? The Gray Sleeper. Here we are. Alright. I am going to go ahead and save here. And we are going to wrap up. Let's find someone else to raid. Okay. So thank you to my continued supporters, Alpha MGZO, Apoc is the best, Combo Hugs, Desalona, Feritanium, Garias, Istatsu, Is the D, Ketchup Thing, Kremlin Kev, Malarthy, Miss Mango Plays, Mustard Boy, Nauj Sama, NBFF, Squad Car Xmar, Sun Ganif, The Cool Eagle, Tombater, Zebgrin, and my Patreon supporters, Walks with Gorillas, B Cluxto, Tenace Gains, and Slime Hunter, for continuing to support the stream. I will see you guys all later. I'm going to... Oh, there was a Pet the Cat. Oh my god. God damn it. I should have pet the cat. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and raid Roseguard, because Roseguard is streaming Enderall, and Enderall is a very good game, very similar to this. For those who don't know Enderall, Enderall is a total conversion mod of Skyrim. It takes absolutely nothing aside from the engine from Skyrim. It's completely new. All of its lore is its own. All of its stuff, or a lot of its stuff, is its own. I will see you guys all later. Go say hi to Roseguard for me. Until next time, have a safe trip through the dark forest. All right, later.